Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Poetry, history, thought for the day, all in this one book. Here we are on a very sunny, hot day in southwest London, but poetry cools me down. Sometimes it fires me up, but this poem is going to cool me down. It's one of my very much loved poems, and I hope you'll like it too. Poetry has such a wonderful effect. Always something different, always a different effect. It can inspire, comfort, anger, lead to insights, all kind of things, educate. Today, it's going to give me food for thought. Poetry Changes Lives is my website, poetrychangeslives.com, where you can read all about this sort of thing. The power of poetry is truly remarkable, and I love it. I love to feel it in me. On this day, in 1703, that's 300 years ago, the Tsar of Russia, Peter the Great, founded the northern city of St Petersburg. It was to become Russia's first city for 2 centuries. Peter the Great had spent several months touring the great cities of Europe, getting ideas, recruiting architects, recruiting engineers. He had a plan and he set about putting it into action. A very effective chap was Peter the Great. He formed a huge army of serfs, laborers, for the construction, and work conditions were awful, terrible, especially in winter. Thousands of people died in snow and floods and frost. But by as early as 1712, that was just 9 years after the start, it had become the seat of government. Today, it's Russia's second city, and its vast Baroque and neoclassical buildings and vibrant cultural life make it popular as a tourist destination. I've never been, but I'd like to go. I believe it's pretty fine, actually. Well, today I'm going to read a poem called The City. It's not about St Petersburg, it's about something really deeper than that. C.P. Cavafy, who wrote it, was a very profound, wise poet. I like his work very much. And the message in this poem really is saying that you can't change your life by changing the externals. Moving to another city won't necessarily make your life better if you haven't changed anything in yourself. Changing your friends, your wife, your job, your house, your motor car, anything like that. It may give you an instant of pleasure, but it won't change the basic happiness and direction of your life unless you change yourself. And Cavafy puts these words into a sort of dialogue that I think is very powerful and extremely just extremely wise. Here we are, The City by C.P. Cavafy. You said, I'll go to another country, go to another shore, find another city better than this one. Whatever I try to do is fated to turn out wrong, and my heart lies buried like something dead. How long can I let my mind moulder in this place? Wherever I turn, wherever I look, I see the black ruins of my life here, where I've spent so many years, wasted them, destroyed them totally. Well, you won't find a new country, won't find another shore. This city will always pursue you. You'll walk the same streets, grow old in the same neighborhood, turn grey in the same houses. You'll always end up in this city. Don't hope for things elsewhere. There's no ship for you, there's no road. Now that you've wasted your life here, in this small corner, you've destroyed it everywhere in the world. That's telling it straight. C.P. Cavafy knew what he was about, and any therapist would recognize that message. Any psychologist would recognize it. It's no good changing the externals. The only thing you can change is yourself if you want to really change your life. And I think that putting it like that in a poem gives it a lot of extra power. If I was just sitting in a session with another person just saying, you need to do this, you need to work on yourself, they might take it, or they might just go into a state of denial. But when you read these words, they really open the mind to a whole new way of looking at problems. And that's the power of poetry for me. Thank you very much for listening today. I wish you all a good day. Today, I will take responsibility for my problems and not seek to run away. Hope to see you soon. Tomorrow, perhaps.